Hello, peace, greetings, and welcome to this episode of Transformation Leaders Conversation that we are having insightful with insights with transformation leaders. This is a project of Go Global Business School, and I'm so excited to welcome Dr. PK Rajput. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, and very, very good morning to Dr. Azeeza. And I am really blessed, feel very happy to be a part of such a wonderful Go Global channel, group because you are one of the person which I admire most because especially in the social media, you have created the waves. You always share the knowledge. You always add lot many positive things to across the globe. I'm very
Thank
happy
you.
to be a part of this beautiful program.
I am so happy, sir, that we could impact people like yourself. So prestigious, so knowledgeable yourself. You are talking, speaking on this about us. So happy that we can do this together, and we can't wait to see what else we can offer because of your wisdom going to be coming through this channel as well. So let me give an official introduction to Dr. Rajput, everyone. He is an amazing human being, as many of you have seen on the screen. He is part of this organization that is on the pharmaceutical space. So the name is Cadila, right? Cadila Pharmaceuticals. He's the SVP, Vice President of Cadila Pharmaceuticals. He's also Entrepreneur Award winner. I mean, I think you call it Men of Excellence Award winner. It's so exciting. And to also know that you are in the corporate professional space and seniors like you in the management space, to have this kind of a entrepreneurial spirit is what the world needs to know more about. So you have a very interesting profile that I will put in the LinkedIn profile for everybody to look at, so and they can get in touch with you on that as well. So I want to jump into the interview with you. So are you ready?
Yes, I am ready. Thank you so much.
I am. So we are so excited to know more about the work that you do. But how will you describe your life journey, sir?
Okay, my life journey is very simple. It has been divided in three parts. The
Okay.
one, yeah, the one part is which is related to my growth factor, which I started leaving the engineering college, joined this profession because this was my choice, not by chance, right?
Wow.
And yeah, and since it is my choice, so it was the roadmap was very clear that I have to grow in this particular profession. Being a person from the mathematics background coming to the profession of the pharmaceutical industry is completely a 360-degree change. But I said the change is only in the mind. If you decide, you can do it, right? So that was the thing which I decided it. So after doing my graduation, I have joined the profession, and I have grown with one organization only. The name is Cadila Pharma, from a base level to this level, right? So
Great.
I always say people they grow. Sometimes the people they change the organization, they grow in that taking the steps. But I have grown in the same organization while changing the hierarchy, the changing the ranks. So my growth is in terms of learning in that way also. So in the
Wow.
yes, and I got total 13 promotions in this 39 years of time. So every 3 years you can make a 3.5 year one promotion was there. So I was feeling that yes, what I am contributing it, the other side they are recognizing it, and let us make the journey ahead. And it was there in my mind that I have to grow, I have to make the thing. So this is the one part of it, right? And this journey will continue, right? So that is the thing which is their contribution to the organization is very, very important, which will continue. And the contribution is like to build the team to make the things happy. So because the team is successful, I am successful. This is one part. Second
I
part
see.
is
I hear the passion. I just in the first part itself, I can hear the passion that you have for the work. It feels like you are you. It is not about you and the company. It is like you are the company. You don't have to be like the owner to be the company, but you can be a person that's growing the business, and the company owns it to all the people involved in it. And you definitely play a very important role in that. I can hear it already.
yes. The second important part is the taking care for the family because family is very, very important. And
Yes.
the support of the family is making me to grow. right? So I always owe the things that to my better half, right? And she is one person who always stood next to me like a pillar, and she was taking care for the home, she was taking care for the children's, she was taking care for my parents, and I was contributing in terms of making the things happen, and she was the person who was arranging the things very well. So it was the making arrangement and arranging arrangements and making the things. So that is the second part. And with the blessings of the God and with the good karma, which you say, that all the things had gone very well. My both the children, they've studied very well. They both are working. They both have done their masters. So
Wow.
all these things are, yeah. So all the things are there. So I feel that yes, God has blessed me, and it was a complete effort of the family, because family should not be neglected. Family is a very, very important part of the life, right?
Yes.
If you are satisfied with the family part, you can make your road very clear, you can drive the things in very well, and all credit goes to her. That is the second part of the thing, right? And the third part is that now building the things, because whatever the wisdom, whatever the journey which I have traveled, right, I want to give back to the society. It is very, very important. That is the reason I am doing lot many seminars, meetings, wherever the good people like you and many other people, they invite me, I never say no to them. I said that whatever I have learned in my life, right, it has to be given back to them, because if I start giving back to the thing, I'll start learning, and once I will learn, it is going to add knowledge in my knowledge bank. So not, it is always like sharing and caring. It is a part of this. So these are the three parts of my life is there,
Wow. I just love it. Family, work, and personal growth.
and giving back to the society.
Yes, of course, personal growth that gives back to society. I mean, the more clearer you are, at the end of the day, is how much you can be of service. I just love the way that you have spread it out. I'm going to say that again. But business, work, personal, family, personal growth, giving back to society. You said it also. It is so fabulous. I think that is the success mantra for anybody in life to have this combination of growth for you. And I want to be very clear of the number you said. How many years you said you are in your company?
This is the 40th year started from 7th of July.
Wow, that is a 4 decades of doing the same thing.
Yeah, and growing in this, the ladder of the success, the ladder
So
of the
yeah, I
hierarchy.
want to know what is the growth success. Explain to me a little bit about your journey in the corporate world. I mean, people here nowadays are changing jobs. Youngsters nowadays are just hopping around, just hoping to get some kind of directions. I feel like they are lost, or they want to experience different things. They get tired easily. 4 decades, gee, I don't think I can last something like that. But even though I'm doing something, what I'm doing for 2 decades, 4 decades in the same company. What was so different about it, G? What is this? How do you describe the success that you had, or you
So
are having? Sorry, I
yeah,
should say you are
I,
having.
I I always remember one quote of the President John Kennedy. What he said, that it is not that what country is giving to you, what you as a citizen you are giving back to the country.
Oh,
Yeah. So now I personally feel that if I have been chosen by the organization, how much I am contributing it to the organization, whether I am loving my job or not. Right. If
mhm.
I love my job, there's no question of tiredness will be there, because every moment will be filled of happiness. That was the one thing which is there. So I started enjoying my job, because I told you that it was not by the chance I have chosen this profession. So when you choose something, you fall in love with the things, and when you fall in love with something, then you will always feel that yes, that love has to be blossomed, right? That is the beauty of it.
Yes.
So this is the thing, that the journey which I have chosen, that I was very clear, I keep on learning from my seniors from the very naive stage when I joined this profession. So I used to see the people, how the senior people they behave, how they speak, which way they are talking about it, what is the knowledge has to be gained. So I was very, very constantly seeing them, and I started gaining the things. I started adding the things in that. And at the same time, the commercial house recognized the sales, and also that was the part of the thing. Then when I became on the manager front, exactly after 4 years of time, right, I started seeing that how the senior leadership they behave. So when I
Okay.
saw that the senior leadership they behave, they build their team, right? So I said, then I was very clear. If I started building my team, I'll be started growing ahead. So I was started learning and I started building them. So that was the thing, and I have been, you can see I have infused that enthusiasm in the team that yes, we all will be successful. And once as we have become successful, everybody is going to respect you, love you. You'll get money, respect, recognition, whatever the thing which is required. Because I always feel that every person is having the capability and capacity to make the things happen. It depends that how a leader makes the things the change. It is not, if somebody is not successful, right? It is not only his problem. It is his senior's problem. So a senior has to ensure that his team member should be ignited in such a beautiful way that the team should become successful. So that the journey is started, and in because I have worked, I am basically from Indian. I am based at Ahmedabad now, but I have worked in the different part of India, right? And in every part of India, my team was successful because it was like as a leaders, we want to make the things. That's what we call it, the transformational leadership,
Mhm.
right? That's what.
Yes.
So that's the reason. And when I came to the head office from last 20 years, I was clear that if I have to grow, I have to ensure that my entire team should become a successful. So learning, imbibing the things, and building the team. So that was the three basic funda. And every day when we go with a lot of positive plans. We have the roadmap ahead, not for the 1 day, 2 days. It's a 5 years roadmap is ready with us. Then we start working it. And it doesn't mean that all the things are good. Then somewhere there is a debacle also, nothing like that. So in a very positive way, very positive mind, we see, we understand, we talk to the team that yes, it has happened. So how we can build the things together. So if I talk with the 10 people, 10 minds, so I'll get 10 plus my idea, 11 ideas. Otherwise, instead of that, I'll be only be having the one idea. So when we go apart, everybody will carrying the 11 ideas and everybody will be enriched with that 11 ideas. So that is the thing that we enjoy. And I always feel that happiness has to be added in the work. The work has to be with the pleasure, not with the pressure. Whatever the work you do, it has to be with smile, happiness, positive things, right? And it depends upon the leadership, that how you infuse the thing. The work has to be happen, but if the work will happen in a very positive way, happiness, I mean, you'll find that what a beautiful aroma of happiness will be there across. And that's what I have learned, and I practice it across. We celebrate the smallest moment of our team, suppose, and they also celebrate for me. If suppose
I love
something is there,
celebration. I love the word you talk about celebration. Tell me a little bit more about it.
yeah. So a small thing, suppose somebody is, because in this virtual world now we become more closer, right? Because some of my colleagues' son's birthday or their marriage anniversary or something is there, right? So then we all as a team come on the Zoom or Microsoft team and we celebrate, we call the family and all. So everybody becomes so like you can say that yes, we all are one family from entire India, we are celebrating. And
Wow.
not only this, yeah, I am a part of Nepal also, so I call the Nepal team also. So we say, wow, it is beautifully we are there. Not only this, if suppose every month we achieve our target, because we are a commercial house, so every month we call everybody, but we give that virtual sweets to everybody. We talk to the things and all. People they speak about it. If any of the festival is there, like last year, Christmas was there, right? So in the head office, what had happened? We all I have become Santa Claus. So I said,
Oh my
let me
God.
take this. Yeah, yeah. So and then I have given this cap, red cap, to everybody that in my team, right? I wear it, and whosoever was coming, we are giving chocolates and all. So like that. So smallest things. New Year has come, something celebration has happened. So when celebration is full of like that, so everybody knows that something good will happen. It will be celebrated. So people love to do the good things. They want to add the good things. So because it will be celebrated, and celebration makes like positivity.
Wow, wow. I can already feel your vibes. You know something, Doctor, what you're telling me, it just proves the way that corporates grow through passionate people like you, and they were able to be successful because of people like you. And can I ask how many of your team members are this, I mean, like in the company for more than 10 years, 20 years, or 40 years like you?
uh, uh, Not many in the 40 years, very little, you can say maybe 10 to 15%. But the team members which are working with me, they have not left. 85% people, they are working with me. 85% of the people.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow, that's a
So,
huge percentage.
yeah.
And I can hear it. It's celebration, it is joyful moments. And I loved it when you brought in the clarity that we have a plan. We have a clarity in where we are going in 5 years down the road. A management team needs to have this in their vibes in order to spread it to the audience and share it with the team. And that clarity that you have is the one that walks the journey for them. If not, they will be lost to what to do, and then their drive will reduce. I mean, like, you have the complete formula. I'm just loving this. And I have to ask you, as you do this, what do you think is the challenge you face in that space? I mean, in your corporate, what would you call maybe one or two challenges that you have
Okay.
faced?
Fine. The challenges, see, whenever we make a plan, it is like a very, such plans are ready, aggressive plans, which we call, right? Okay. Then the challenges will automatically come, how it is going to happen. Everybody will say how, right? Because when is always decided. When means that 5 years down the line is decided. So to ensure that how, we bifurcate in the multiple parts. So what are the first step, second step, third step is there. It may happen there has to be a plan B should be ready there. Plan C should be ready there. So the contingency plan has to be always ready. Whenever we start the journey, it is we always assume that it is going to happen, it will happen, it will happen. But at the same time, if there is a breakdown, then what is going to be there? So in that way, we ensure that a plan B should be immediately incorporated, and we should not be missing the bus. So this is the way that ensure the things and make the people also aware about it. If something suppose it will not happen, what we are going to do, and always for 3 months we make the thing because it's a short term goals. When we talk about the short term goals, when we talk about the long term goals. So the short term goals, this is first month, second month, third month. Suppose we are not able to get product. Suppose some corona has come, something has there. So what is the alternative? How you are going to take the things happen? So now today, yeah, like yesterday, I was in Bangalore. So I came from Bangalore, and we had a meeting with my entire South team. I said, okay, fine. Now let us start preparation for 2022. What are the new gears has to be used so that we should be start building a thing. The corona wave is going, the third wave may come, may not, but something new has to be added, something new thing has to be built. So this is the way that we make the plan, and we face the challenge, but we accept the challenge. That challenge is a part of life. Every road is not smooth. If challenge
Yeah.
will not come, then we'll become monotonous,
Yes.
and we don't want to become monotonous because challenges give you a lot of strength to understand, and it gives you lot of positivity to that make the things happen.
Wow, I love it. Challenges give you lots of positivity to make things move forward. I love that. I love that. And when you're taking this journey and we talk about the challenges you face, you want to tell us what was one I know you would have 40 years, I'm sure you would have had lots of it, but what is the one thing that you call is considered as a success where you were like, wow, you surprised yourself? Was there any situations like that?
There were many situations used to come because organization working with the same organization, organization also depend because I am blessed that I have working with such a beautiful organization. They have given me a lot of the opportunities to turn around, right? And we did as a team because I can't take the myself the credit. It's a team credit, which I always say. And there was one situation when one of the division was not doing well. So people they said that why don't you close this division because we are not getting the bottom line, right?
Wow.
And top line is also not coming. So we as a team we took the challenge. We said, okay, fine, give it to us. We'll make the things happen. And
Wow.
believe you me, in just 6 months of time, our entire team, we all have turned around. And today we can see the entire, it was not only one division, two divisions were there. The entire two divisions, they're the first divisions in the entire 18 divisions of my company. We are able to achieve the target first, always first. So we have become the pride for that thing. So that is why I say, yeah. So that's why we say that if you feel, decide, make the plan, implement it, and monitor it, and ensure it, then the things will be turned around totally, which is one of the best journey which I can say. The divisions, again, I repeat, divisions are supposed to be closed down. Now today, the division become the crown. It become a jewel of the crown.
Because you already know the formula, you can apply it to anywhere you are going. I hear that from you, doctor. It's like you know the formula already, that this will make a project successful. So you put you in any situation, you will just put the same formula in, you get everything going. So I think this can be done again and again in that sense. And so excited hearing you, because I can already sense the kind of passion that you have. I mean, like, audience, you want to see a corporate leader can, it's not about just owning a company. I hear you having this intrapreneur mindset, right? In the entrepreneurship, you are already an entrepreneur, having applied all these skills. You don't have to go and set up your own company to do it. You are already having a business, you're already part of a business, and you're just helping them to grow, and that gives so much strength to everybody. So fabulous. We always say there is always the business, there's an entrepreneur, and then they are part of an entrepreneur team that makes the entrepreneur successful. And you are definitely part of, the entrepreneur team, and you have the success formula in you. Congratulations and kudos to all the work that you do, sir.
Thank you so much, doctor. And other thing I just like to add that it is the people has to be confined. The people is the biggest strength. If you take your people along with you and tell what is the constraints are there and whatever the strengths are there, right? And start building on the strength with your complete team. So the complete team is totally aligned, and that is the reason the success will come. We also
Yeah.
know there are some constraints. See, it is a simple thing. Suppose in my house, I want to give a party, okay, right? And I know that I have a limited budget on that. So what we will discuss, we will discuss with my family, or my family will discuss with me, okay, with this budget, we can do this things and all. So we all are aligned. And when we are calling the guest, so we will be cheering up with that thing, and we are going to give the same thing in that way. So it will be like there is no disconnect with there. And same thing in the entrepreneurship or in the organization, if you are making the things very clear to your team with the strength which is available there, work on that, show that strength, the things can happen, which I did it, and we did it rather.
Yeah, very nice. I love it. And I want to ask you, as you talk about showing the skills and all of that, what do you feel leadership skills are in corporate moving forward? What is corporate leadership for you?
Okay, fantastic. I always feel there are four things are there, which whether the quality of the leader, the traits of the leader, the skills of the leaders, and the soft skills of the leader. These are the very four important thing. Any of the leader in any level, he or she must understand. So when I talk about the quality of the leader, right? It may be a part of the soft skill, but it is very important. Integrity, because if your integrity is clear, that's the foundation of the good leadership, because people will start respecting you, right? Because they know that this gentleman, this person will go, he is totally clear, right? So whatever he says, he it is not that only he's saying the thing, it is he's practicing the person, and then he's preaching the thing. Second thing is, the leader has to inspire others, whatever the conditions are, yeah, whatever, because inspired to aspire. Right. The second point is, the third is honesty. So integrity and honesty are together. So we should not be speaking lie.
And
If
it's
it, yeah,
different.
yeah. So when you talk honestly, people understand that yes, it is the truth, and people will go blindly for that, right? Then after that, self motivation, because if you are self motivated, the people will take you in a very positive way. Then the other part is self discipline. Suppose I have given a time to you, right? Like last time I missed it, right? But this time I said I will be 10 minutes before, right? So the self discipline is very important. If you are disciplined, your team will observe you first time, second time, third time, and they will be more disciplined. Then self confidence. So never say never no approach. Never say never no. If any job is being given, accept it instead of saying how it will happen. This is the part of the quality of the leader. Then I am coming to the traits of the leader. The traits are very important, which I personally have learned and I practice is empowering others.
Okay.
Yeah. Then inquisitiveness, so learning and gaining knowledge, right? Then accountability, which is very important, how to make the people accountable, right?
Oh,
So responsibility and accountability. So this is the job, because the leaders, they create the leaders. Today,
Yes.
the situation is they create the leaders instead of they create managers. The gone are the era of creating managers. You have to create leaders, and the new era has come now, that how the leadership has to be changed to servant leadership. Servant leadership has to be changed to the entrepreneurship, which you are talking about it. So every person who is a leader, he has to behave, he or she has to behave as an entrepreneur, because it is his journey, it is his entire thing. He is responsible, she is responsible thing. Then coming to the skills part, doctor. The skills is the communication. The communication can make the things happen and it can break the things. So your communication has to be very positive communication. Then the other thing is active listening. People, they hear, they don't listen.
Definitely. I'm so relating to you on that one.
And then visionary. See 5 years ahead, what is going to happen? Make your plan, make your team plan, make your organization plan. Then after that, decision making skills. Take the fast
Oh,
decision. Take the fast decision. Then only you will be able to make the things happen. Then problem solving. If suppose somebody has come with a problem, understand it. Go deep into that. Ask why, what, why, what. You will be able to find deep that where the problem is. Otherwise, superficially, the problem will be problem. But it is always said every lock will is come with a key. You have
mm,
to use the right key with the lock, and the lock will open. Right.
yes.
Then after that, delegation. So the delegation is very important, because if you start delegating the things, you will be able to make your people further grow ahead, and you will also be able to accomplish the job very fastly. Then after that, tech savvy nowadays, because
Oh,
Corona has taught us that you have to be tech savvy, because tech savvy will make you more faster about it. Then after that, coming to the soft skills part, which we call about the humility, humanity, respect others, right? Respect yourself, respect others, be respectful, and be a human, right? God has made us a human, but you have to be a human to follow the others also. Treat themselves like the way you have should be treated in front of
absolutely.
others. If you like that somebody should respect you, start giving respect to the other person. If you give that thing, it will come back to you in abundance. Then after that, motivation, right? Start motivating the people. Small things, wow, very good, excellent. Ignite that passion behind them. So this is a part of the soft skills. Then resilience is very important, and perseverance. So these are the part are there which I divide in the four part, and I try to ensure, I try to put the things on that. I try to add the things in that. So this is the way that I am doing it.
Oh my God, you dropped so many golden nuggets on this. What I'm hearing is so powerful, especially as a corporate leader. You are demonstrating what's needed for today's world because in Go Global Business School, we are about growing entrepreneurs, business leaders. But many people forget that business leader doesn't come alone. He comes with a business team and an organization, a corporate that needs to be groomed together. I mean, like you are saying it so wonderfully for people to, relate to and connect with and go global with that, the mindset that you're talking about. It's about go global mindset, the mindset to be open to everything, yet making a change together. So I'm so excited that we are able to get you on this session. And we have spoken for almost 30 minutes right now. And you have been such a pleasure to hold. As we conclude today's session, Dr. Rajput, what would you like to leave the audience with when it comes to growing in their career?
Okay. So whatever the career which you are choosing, first of all, what is your choice? Because now there are multiple opportunities are there,
Yes.
right? Multiple opportunities. So choose the career which you love it. Again, I repeat. So if you start loving that particular thing, you will start adding lot of strength in that.
Yes.
So it is always that suppose somebody loves somebody, right? So what the person does, person
Yeah.
will ensure that every time the person should come with something new. Newness has to be there, so that bond becomes more strong, and then the relationship becomes more stronger. This is the life has taught us, correct, doctor?
Yes.
Same thing is in the career also. Whatever you are choosing it, start adding the knowledge in that, because when you start adding the knowledge in you, you will be able to contribute, because the world is changing every 3 years.
Yes.
The technology is changing every 3 years, the things are changing, And the people now, not many people are coming. They have a better IQ. They understand the things very well. The only thing is, which is, and at the same time, that the creative quotient is increasing. People have become so much tech savvy. So
Yeah.
whatever is there, wherever you are going it, start adding the knowledge, start learning, and start spreading it. This is one thing. And make your roadmap that after 3 years, after 5 years, after 7 years, where you want to reach. And to reach that, what are the enablers are required? What are the enablers are required? Suppose I want to become an entrepreneur, or suppose I want to become, so I have to have the money, I have to have the skills, I have to have the knowledge, I should understand the things. So these are the things are there. Write it down with a piece of paper and put a roadmap for that, so that you'll be able to make the things happen.
Fantastic. I mean, we are literally, you just literally in the last half an hour, given us, I'm just putting this together, given us a whole, not just a roadmap, a whole understanding, breaking down into smaller pieces of what a corporate leader can be, with your experience of 40 years in the corporate space, in one company, growing it and growing it. I think that's the two things that you have done. And what more else can we have? Such a blessing for us to have you in our channel, because this session, as we always do, the Insights with Transformation Leaders, are with transformation leaders who have been there and done that, trailblazers who have made a difference to the world based on what you are serving as. So we are so happy and we're so grateful, Dr. Rajput, that you have joined us and given us such a valuable insights to so many things.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you so much for inviting me on your wonderful platform. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you everyone for tuning in. You want to share this video and also let everybody else get impacted. It is about the transformation leaders inspiring you to your greatness and to you getting a new transformed life moving forward. So look forward to seeing you the next session in the Insights with Transformation Leaders. Bye for now.
Thank you.